Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Mr. Crypto Vet coming at you with another video update for the 8-Minute Trader. And today I've got some exciting announcements and news for you guys. The first thing that I want to start off with is today is the 26th of July, 2022. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is just my journey with the 8-Minute Trader at educational purposes only. Just sharing with you guys what I'm experiencing with 8-Minute Trader. If this is an opportunity that you guys want to take advantage of, definitely feel free to contact me or follow the instructions in the description below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the video. With that out of the way, this week in general is a huge week for 8-Minute Trader. We had our scalper indicator call this morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And boy, there was some jewels that were dropped at the very end of the call. So if you did not stay all the way through that, just know that if you are one of the founding folks that come on with the live package starting next week, once we officially launch, there's going to be some additional goodies just for those folks who get started in the first week. I can't say specifically what it's going to be, but just know that your strategies are going to be significantly better than the folks that get started later on down the road. So you'll have an advantage to that. So just be prepared for some extra treats for those of you guys who get started officially with the 8-Minute Trader next week. This week, there's going to be a lot of recap for what's going to be happening with the 8-Minute Trader in the future. There's going to be some calls that are happening this evening, going on through the rest of the week. We're going to get into all that here right now. But first, just a recap from what happened this morning from our 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time call for the US 30. There were some technical difficulties that Coach Mo was having with his screen. So unfortunately, he wasn't able to share his screen this morning on the live webinar, but usually we were able to see the buy and sell zones, but he was having some heavy rain and his internet was just struggling this morning. On top of that, though, this morning was a red folder event. So if you go back to any chart for US 30, you can see that the open today at 9:30, there was a lot of fluctuation. It faked you out going for a buy, and then it turned down to a sell. And there was a lot of just momentum in the market, both in the upward and in the downward direction. So potentially a very risky morning. So we decided collectively as a group not to enter the trade. But, once again, this is a completely free and open platform. So you don't have to do what Coach Mo recommends or what anybody else recommends. If you want to get into a buy, you can get into a buy. It's at your own discretion, but you can do that. If you want to get into a sell, you can get into a sell. It's at your own discretion, and you could potentially lose money. But you have the freedom and the flexibility to do that here. So I personally decided not to get into a trade because I wanted to protect my capital. But who knows what would have happened if I did get into a trade. So this morning with the red folder news event, we elected to stay out of the market. So I don't have any stats for this morning's trade, whether that was going to be a winner or a loser. So sorry about that. But tomorrow is a brand new day. I'm not anticipating any red folder event. So I will leave a link to the website below where you can check for the future and see what's going to be happening the next day and the day after as far as red folder news events. There's a couple that are scheduled consistent every single day of each month. So you'll know that, months, weeks in advance. But sometimes something pops up and we don't really know until the day of or the day before. So that's just something to keep in mind. All right, next I want to talk about the recap from our scalping session that we had this morning with the indicator. That happened at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here with a Zoom that Sal did. And there was over 1,500 people on the call when we first got started. And one of the things that I really admire is that he said specifically for those people who have trading experience, who know how to do technical analysis, who have their own strategy, this scalper indicator is just going to be another confluence. And he said that the folks who have experience trading are going to do significantly better with this scalper indicator than someone who's going to be brand new and doesn't have any trading experience at all. Those folks are going to have success too with this indicator. But he did want to make sure he didn't discredit those who know how to trade already. So I thought that was really neat. He also went into the first 30 minutes was just him explaining, opposite engulfing candles, what the definition of certain terms were, what to look for when you're looking at the charts, and how to see when the buy and the sell signals come in. He went over, different risk tolerance, what some different strategies are for entering and exiting the market. So there was a lot that went into it this morning before we just hopped right into the charts. So I thought, I found a lot of value in that. And by the time we did go into the charts, we looked at everything from Forex to cryptocurrency to US 30 to oil to the NAS 100. And we were able to pretty much hop into a trade on all those different things. If you want to check out my FX book, I'll leave the link to that down below. I just kind of played around this morning. I didn't take anything too serious. Just wanted to test out the scalper to see how it was going to go, if it was going to go in my favor or not. And for the most part, I won pretty much everything that we did get into. So, and if it was a loss, it was a very, very, very minimal loss. And that's one of the things that Sal coached on this morning, is how to get out of a loss real quick so you're not jeopardizing a whole bunch of your capital. For the folks who don't have a large amount of money to get started, I would definitely recommend trading Forex first to kind of get your feet wet. The only issue with Forex is that, and this is something that Sal mentioned on the call, is that it's like watching grass grow. It can happen very slow if you have a smaller lot size, but sometimes that smaller lot size is necessary so that way you're not risking more than 3% of your capital on your account. So if you have a smaller balance, I would say anything less than $1,000 is considered small to me. I would stay on the Forex side of the house until you're ready to get acclimated with the US 30 and crypto and gold and NAS 100. Those things just move a whole lot quicker. And even if you have a 0.01 lot size, like that thing will move so quick, you could be up or down. You really have to pay attention to it. So there's procedures that we have in place. You could put in a stop loss. He shows you how to close out of your trades. Even with the indicator, there is a close all trades button, so you can get out of your trades super quick if need be. So definitely can't wait to get my hands on the scalper indicator. I'm very, very excited for that to drop next week. And I'm even more excited because I know day one I'm buying that thing, and I'm going to be granted access to some of the special features that was mentioned on that call this morning at the end. So if you missed out and you want to know exactly what it is, I'm not going to say because I don't want anybody coming after me. But if you want to know what it is, there's going to be another scalper indicator training this morning. Well, technically on the morning of the 27th, Eastern Standard Time at 4 a.m. So feel free to hop on that. I'm going to leave the link to that Zoom in the description below. Make sure you get some nuggets. Join it if you want. You can have access to the scalper and try and take some trades. I doubt he'll look at US 30 because during that time, no one's in New York and there's not a whole lot of movement with US 30. But I'm sure he's going to look at Forex pairs and maybe even possibly some crypto. So definitely feel free to hop on that call. And hopefully you guys are able to get some gains on your account. Lastly, what I want to talk about is tonight, they're having a presentation at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to leave a link to the Zoom link for that call tonight. This is for the folks who don't know anything about 8-Minute Trader. This is your first time hearing about it, seeing about it. You don't know what trading is. It doesn't matter. Hop on the call. It's going to be a generalized overview. They're going to go over all the benefits, all the perks, everything that you're going to get with the 8-Minute Trader once you buy the program for $5.99. So definitely invite your guests, invite yourself, share that link with as many people as you know, so that way you can launch next week with a bang. Once you get a couple of people, really your reoccurring membership fee will be covered. just with those folks. So it's something to consider for the real traders out there. Building this thing is not really even necessary. I know folks who are going to be coming on with $10,000, $100,000 to just to trade. So you do not have to be an affiliate with Longevity in order to take advantage of the 8-minute trader. It is completely optional. So don't have that in the back of your mind thinking, oh, I got to sell this thing to be able to have access. I don't want that to discourage anybody. You could just simply pay to get started and use the all the software at your leisure. So with that, I just want to remind everybody about that tonight. If you can't make the one tonight at 8, there's going to be one tomorrow, which is Wednesday the 27th, as well as Thursday the 28th. I hope to see you guys all on the trading session tomorrow morning at 9:30. I won't be able to make Thursday. I already have an obligation at Thursday for the trading session. My video tomorrow may be coming out a little bit later than usual. I've kind of got some appointments and things I got to take care of, but I will get you guys updated as soon as possible. And once we launch, I will also get out a video as soon as possible and let you guys know what's going on in the space. Last thing I want to reiterate is that I will be going to the live event in Ontario, California. So if you could make it out there, I'd love to meet you, shake your hand, go over some strategies, sit down, hopefully trade and get some more secrets at this Ontario live session that they're having the weekend of August 7th. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video with someone that you love and care about. And I will check you guys on the video tomorrow. Take care.